seamless customer experience. I think how we know we're doing it well are a few different measures, actually. So Site IQ is one of the digital analysts out there that compare competitive sites, and we've just been named as the number one in usability from a .com point of view. So I think that kind of shows that we're doing it well. But I guess at the end of the day, the metrics prove themselves. Year on year, we have grown 52% in number of visits since this time last year. We've grown 93% in our online registrations. We've grown 112% in our online registration for free trials, which is obviously one of the biggest for us in software, definitely one of the biggest ways that we get those leads. And even just consuming an asset, that's grown by 6 percentage points as well over last year. So actually, that content and the content strategy is paying off.
That's fantastic. And, the digital piece, it occurs to me, may be a more recent focus. I recall when Jonathan and Madhur sort of took the reins and said, we're going to develop the online business as well, and that involves a commerce piece also. So you've really been able to build this from the start the right way. So that's a lot to achieve in, 4 or 5 years, I think that business hasn't been in place, if I recall.
That's right. 2013 was when we first put our One Digital Experience in place. So it's 4 years since that very first board meeting, and we've had many board meetings since, by the way, because we have to make sure that we're also delivering. And yes, Jonathan and Madhur, so what's happened with the digital store, that as well now, because the digital store was on our e-commerce platform, which of course it had to be because we were selling over the web. That is now being combined with our .com as well. So what we're doing is, if you can picture it, the way that we picture all of our digital properties, and there's many, many, many digital properties, from a community to the digital store to, of course, our acquired brands, Ariba, Concur, Fieldglass. So the way that we picture it is we've kind of got the SAP.com in the center, and then some of these are fully integrated. So SuccessFactors, for instance, that is on our platform, and Community is on our platform. Whereas Ariba and currently Digital Store, they're not on our platform. We built an integration. So this whole mantra of ours to have a seamless, superior customer experience is, from the customer or prospect's point of view, we want them, whether they're on the digital store, on Ariba, or on SAP.com, to look and feel, it should be seamless to them. It shouldn't feel like, oh, I'm going on to a different site. Oh, I've gone there now. So that's the bit that we've been working on, because we have to have the flexibility as well to give our acquired brands and digital store, etc., their own identity as well, their own control and content. So it's all about integration. We've built the right integration that makes it seem like, to the customer, it is a seamless, superior customer experience. But actually, we're managing all those different properties together and integrating together. So it's very close to digital store, definitely.
What are some of the biggest hurdles that you currently have to still overcome?
At the end of the day, it is still complexity, because as I just said, I kind of describe it as what we want the customers to see is the swan, and absolutely that's our absolute goal. They need to see that swan. They need to see that seamless customer experience is the swan, by the way. Behind those scenes, of course, to have all those properties, and there are many more with the acquired brands, digital store, and many others, like I say, the actual workings behind those scenes is to make sure that we are having them integrated and that we're working towards that one goal of that swan. But those feet are going quite fast underneath that swan, definitely.
Yes, got it. Can you talk a little bit about how you balance this digital high-tech approach versus maybe a more high-touch or the human element, and how you might